Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. Welcome to Hump Day. We made it to the midweek. It's the middle of the week. It's the hump. We're going to make our way over the top of the hill on this roller coaster ride down to Saturday. It's a short week this week for most of us. Although, Denise, I think you worked. Did you work through the new year, Denise? Either way. We're here, and it's hump day. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to, good morning, sun. Good morning, clouds. Good morning, day. Good morning, coffee. Good morning to everybody. Cheers. Best sip of the day. This one's for you. Here's to another very positive day, an uplifting day, a day of smiles and happiness, and moving our way towards the weekend, like I said. And for Denise and Dwayne and some others, one day closer to that Valor trip. So good for you. First one in is our good friend Denise, Bone Tired Travelers. Good morning, Jimmy. What's up with you? Good morning, buddy. Biggs is here. Good morning, buddy. I couldn't stay for the live yesterday, buddy. What'd you end up finding? Anything good? Did you find some treasures? Buddy was out there metal detecting yesterday. Denise says she's at work. 2 more hours to go. DJ, family, friends, and traveler here. Good morning, DJ. It's good to see you. Thank you, my friend, for coming in. Our good friend Shirley from Glitter World is here. Thank you, my friend. Share it out on the platforms. Joe is here. Good morning, Joe, for a quick hello. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in. Nick P is here, too. Good morning, Nick. I'm waiting for Jimmy's what? Yes, well. Hey. It's the sultry, satiny vocal tones of yours truly. But good morning, everybody. So we meet again, Denise says to Joe. DJ says, Happy New Year's to everyone. How was everyone's New Year? Mine was good. It was quiet, like Joe's. Mine was a quiet one. Best part about January is I have 4 months until my flight leaves for Toronto, Canada. It's getting close. I know, Nick, huh? You must be getting excited. Good birthday present for you, right? Hey, Revive Furniture and Home Decor is here. Happy Hump Day to you as well. Say good morning to our sponsors, everybody. Little do they know they were our sponsors. We've made them the official sponsor of the Cup of Joe Morning Show. But good morning to Carolyn. I'm assuming it's Carolyn or Richard, but good morning to you guys. I hope you're waking up to a fine day. Fabric Studios is here. Hello, Fabrics. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Joe is saying hi to Revived, and they're saying good morning back. You are quite welcome. I need to work on a new commercial because the last one shows all the fall stuff, and I got to get on that, make another one more updated. Maybe after your buying trip and you guys get your get some of the new product in. My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. How are you doing? Joe says Denise and I were in Sean's live earlier. I know I can't get up early enough to get in there. I want to do that. Denise is saying good morning to Revived from all the way from Mississippi, and saying good morning to Mom. With how much money I've spent on Canada and Australia on this upcoming trip, this is going to count for my birthday presents, Christmas, and everything for at least 3 years. Right, buddy? Look at, you know what? We only come around the marble so many times in life, and, you got to treat yourself. Yeah, you're welcome. I have some stuff. I still have the testimonial video to make where we talked to some of the VIP customers, and they've given their wholehearted support for Revive Furniture. So we might have to do that. Exactly, Joe. You only live once, right? Exactly. How's everything going where you guys are? The cold has returned here to the Northeast. We are how do I say this? I want to say it, so I think I'm going to say it. We are Christmas balls deep into the cold. Christmas came, New Year's came, and all the balls fell off the tree. The balls have dropped, and it is cold. It is freaking cold out. The wood stove, for some reason, I was having a hard time getting the wood stove to light this morning. I gave it one last ditch attempt before I came up to sign on live here this morning. So I don't know. The fire may not be going. We'll get it going, though. Not a big deal. Carolyn says, would love a testimonial video. Yeah, I have a bunch of the VIPs, like I said, saying how much they love it and why they shop there. And yeah, I way overslept yesterday. I spent yesterday and the day before working like crazy in projects, like crazy. Oh, well, you need the rest, my friend. Heating up again there, huh, Joe? Yeah, Joe is, if you're not familiar with Joe, Hump, Joe is, excuse me a minute, about to sneeze. Pardon me. Joe Hump lives in Australia, in New South Wales. Is that right, Joe? The hell do I know? I know nothing of Australia except for kangaroos and koala bears. But yeah, they're having their summer down there, so they're right into it. 34 degrees. All right, since we're talking about the cold, Denise got 34 where she's at. Obviously, it is cold enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey, right, Joe? Exactly. My father used to say, it's colder than a witch's you-know-what in a brass bra. I was 28 earlier. Right, exactly. My mother's telling Nick to enjoy it because life is short. Before you know it, you won't be able to do these things. Gesundheit. Gesundheit? Oh, Gesundheit. Thank you. Joe says correct. New South Wales. And Joe says we're balls deep in the summer. Perfect. It is a 25. It's warmer than yesterday. It was 19 degrees. It's a balmy 25 degrees here. Looks like we're going to have it's going to be a sunny day. High of about 40 today. We're going to have a heat wave, 40 degrees. And that is Fahrenheit, of course. They are talking for Sunday. All right. So it's already starting to change. But for Sunday here in the greater New England area, they're talking snow. There's a 70%. So when I went to bed last night, it was 80% chance of snow. And now they're saying 70%. So we still got a few more days before we really figure out what's going to happen. But we could have our first significant snowfall here before the end of Sunday. I figured it out, Joe. Thank you. Gesundheit. Mom says 48 degrees there. Brr. It's going to be a 60, high of 60 today in Central Florida. Scotty to Hottie MTP is here. Good morning, Scotty. How are you, my friend? Happy New Year to you. I hope you're doing and feeling better. And I wish nothing but good things for all of us in this new year. I know, Carolyn, I'm with you. I'm with you, my friend. I would nothing like for us to be back on the deck of the Glory, sailing into the sun. There wasn't any snow down there, was there? No. Didn't see one snowflake the whole time we were in, I don't know, what is that, the Western Caribbean? I didn't see a snowflake. Denise, did you see one? Carolyn? No. I didn't see any snow. That's right. No snow in the Caribbean. Only the fake stuff. DJ says it's going to be 41 degrees here, and I'm going to be working on more projects today. And plus, I'll be going shopping afterwards. So what kind of shopping? Are you going food shopping? Are you going supply shopping? Are you shopping for yourself? Saturday after this is the Elvis Festival. That's right. Your friend is performing, right? Right in style in an air-conditioned 6-star platinum class touring coach. Joe, how long's the trip going to take one way on the coach? A couple hours? I'm already on a roll this year with the New Year's. I don't plan on slowing down anytime soon. Go get it, buddy. Go get him. It's actually dandruff you saw, not snow. Absolutely. Denise says, going to have the polar vortex crap down here when we leave on our cruise. Hope it doesn't follow us. I hope not. My last cruise on the Valor, it was actually chilly, believe it or not. I can remember sitting up on deck 10 smoking a cigar with a glass of scotch. I was the only one out there. It was windy and it was cold. Hey, look, a cold day on the deck of the Valor is still better than a warm day here at home. That's all I'm saying. Now, we're thinking of going to Key Largo in March to get away from the cold. Key Largo. I love it down there. When do you think you're going to go, Carolyn? We're going to go down there at some point in March. My wife's got this work thing. She's doing these buying trips and all this stuff. She's getting in the way of me going away. But we're going to go down. I'm going to visit with my parents. And then we're going to go down and look for some real estate, possibly. We'll see. Going to visit my one of my best friends that will be down there. So it'll be business and pleasure. Joe says about an hour from my street, 103 kilometers. So that's not too bad. Brandon the Bear is here. Good morning, Brandon. How are you? Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you. A little bit of everything. I'm going to be doing a little bit of everything shopping. Plus, I'm going to be looking at upgrades for my phone and tablet while shopping. I like that. Now, Denise says, yes, I'm assuming you meant a cold day on the deck of the Valor is still better than a warm day at home. Definitely, we concur. That reminds me of the song by Bertie Higgins, Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Oh, the Key Largo song, right? Isn't that yacht rock, Joe? Is that what they call yacht rock? Looking the second week in March. A crappy cruise is better than work. Damn straight it is. Yeah, Key Largo by Bertie Higgins. That's right. I'd play some, but we'd get a strike. I get a copyright. It's not a strike, but I get warned almost every live because I play songs that I bought the license for. And they keep whacking me. And then I have to go in and I have to go, look, I have the license for it. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. Every day I go through that. I don't know what the hell it is. This YouTube thing is gonna be crappy. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall. Yep. Is Colleen feeling any better? Yes, she is. She's still not 100%, but she is definitely feeling better. My son Nick now is he's both feet in the middle of this this respiratory crap. Joe says, yes, Denise. Wow, haven't heard of that in forever, right? That's the power of music. That's what when I talk about music and the power it has. Think about all the songs that we've encountered in our life from the time that you can remember, as far back as you can remember to right now. And we've heard a lot of music. One of the things I love about the medium of music so much is it makes your brain come alive. It comes alive with memories and feelings, and sometimes you can almost smell the smells around when you heard that song last. I know you know what I'm talking about. You know, you're driving down a car, you're walking in the store, and you hear a song come on, and all of a sudden, you get taken back. It's like a time machine. And back to a time when, I don't know, wherever you heard that song, you remember what you were doing. It'll make you happy when you hear it, or it'll bring back sad feelings or melancholy. It's such a great medium. Music is the greatest thing ever. I scored a Dave Matthews album last weekend. Look forward to spinning that. Really? How'd you do that? Was that a gift? Love Dave Matthews. I listened to a live version the other day of Key Largo, Joe. My siblings are 13, 10, and 7, older than me. They taught me well. That's awesome. I'm a country music tragic. I've fallen in love with The Hand That Rocks the Cradle by Glenn Campbell and Steve Werner. Glenn Campbell, one of the greats, man. One of the greats. We lost a good one when he went. We lost a good one when we lost him. All right, so today is it is Hump Day. No work in the field today. Who's working today? Show of hands. Who's working? I am. Can I put a hand in there? I am. I'm working. Show of hands. Dwayne found it at Walmart, of all places. Can you imagine? Love it. Joe says, Denise, I love it. One of my favorite Irish singers has covered it as well. Joe says, I did work today. That's right. Joe's living in our future. He's already worked. He's home. Hey, nobody should be forgotten. Good morning to you. How are you? I hope you had a good Christmas and a fantastic New Year's. How's everything with you folks doing? DJ says, I'm always here working. That's when you work from home. You're always at work, right? I heard Rhinestone Cowboy the other day. Boy, it brought back some memories. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Thankfully, I was able to finish work on time today as we had to have an oil change done on our car. Oh, Joe, I wanted to tell you, remember my car went in the shop and they were talking about the camshaft actuators and that. Turns out the car was just really, really low on oil. I have people that check my oil for me, so that's why it was low, because I never checked it, because I don't normally do that. So the people that checked my vehicle they dropped the ball. So it was really, really low on oil, and it was throwing those codes, wasn't working correctly. So that was what the deal was. I already did that. Scotty says, what's this thing you call work? Nobody should be forgotten. Everything is great. Hope the same with you. Everything is great here, my friend. Sorry, I was just looking at some notes here. Well, that is a great one. Yeah, at least it was a simple fix. They changed the oil, and it was a hell of a way to get the car in to have an oil change, but there you go. So, yeah, definitely was simple. Man, Conway and Loretta make me miss my parents. Love classic country. Been a while, huh? I didn't grow up on country music. Well, kind of. My mother listened to those country crooners like Eddie Arnold and Ed Ames. I don't know if you really count them as country. I guess they would, but I love being able to check out underneath our car as I would have never seen it before today. Oh, that's cool. No, it's cool when they put them up on the lift, right? And you can look at everything, see everything under there, see all the broken stuff hanging. Damn, is that what happened when I hit the curb the other day? Craziness. All right, let's do this. Shall we? Shall we do this? Oh, let's do this. This Week in History. And as always, our sponsors, Revive Furniture and Home Decor. This Week in History, sponsored by them. Let's turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back. All the way back. We're still going back. We're going back. We're still going back. All the way to the year 1543. Spanish soldier and explorer Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo, the discoverer, quote unquote, of California, died in 1543. In 1777, the Battle of Princeton, New Jersey, was fought during the American Revolution. The clash, along with the Battle of Trenton, marked the first victory for the Revolutionary War, General George Washington, in the open field. In 1793, American reformer Lucretia Mott, who with Elizabeth Cady Stanton founded the women's rights movement in the United States, was born. She founded the women's rights movement. In 1883, Clement Attlee, a British Labour Party leader from 1935 to 55 and Prime Minister from 45 to 51, was born. Happy birthday to Clement Attlee. In 1892, English author and scholar J.R.R. Tolkien, who was perhaps best known for his richly inventive epic fantasy, The Lord of the Rings, was born in South Africa. In 1929, Italian motion picture director Sergio Leone, known primarily for his popularization of the spaghetti western, was born. Gotta love them spaghetti westerns, right? Hey, Blondie. All I can think of is like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and those great movies. Still spaghetti westerns. In 1938, U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt established the National Foundation of Infantile Paralysis, later called the March of Dimes, to find a cure for polio, a disease he had been stricken with in 1921. And they didn't show him sitting in his wheelchair a lot. But yeah, he definitely suffered from polio. It had crippled him for pretty much his life. So, in 1939, Canadian professional ice hockey player Bobby Hull, the Golden Jet, was born. Bobby Hull, one of the greats. All right, Mom. Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon. I missed some of the... Let's see. Denise says, George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Yeah, George Jones. I was working in Hatteras, North Carolina, and we befriended this local family there. They had been there since the 20s. They kind of well established themselves. Anyway, so they invited us for dinner, and they found out I was a musician. And the grandfather, the oldest, the patriarch of the group there, asked me. He said, "Hey, Jimmy, what kind of music do you play?" And I said, "Well, it's rock and roll, pop, rock music." And his son-in-law chimed in and said, "There's only one kind of music, and that music is George Jones." I never forgot that. It's just the way he said it. There's only one kind of music. That music is George Jones. I like George Jones, but there are other types of music out there. So there you go. Our mechanic found one little problem. We have a leaking power steering return hose. Well, that's an easy fix too, isn't it, Joe? I love the song. He stopped loving her today. Unfortunately, it brings a tear to my eye every time. It's a great thing about music. Yeah, I'm going to be starting little by little working on our car very soon. Scotty had that one hits me in the shorts. I get tears in my eyes. I get tears in my beer crying over you. Another great song, Scotty. I will need to get a new return hose made to have it replaced. Might get a local hydraulic hose place to make it. Mom's got a meeting. She's going to love the spaghetti westerns. Everyone's saying goodbye. I am not ready for snow. How about you guys? We're getting it Sunday. Are you guys are going to get it first, right? They're saying it's a nor'easter. I read that. Have I mentioned I hate winter? I'm going to head off. Take care. All right, Joe, you have a good sleep. I'll see you soon, my friend. Thank you. All right, let's continue on. In 1959, Alaska became the 49th U.S. state. Pope John the 13th, Pope John 23 excommunicated Fidel Castro, who had transformed Cuba into a communist state at the time. The Roman Catholic Church opposed communism. In 1977, Apple was incorporated by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, and it later became one of the most valuable companies in the world, known for innovative computer and electronic products. In 1990, after undergoing 10 days of psychological warfare, which included U.S. forces blasting rock music at the Vatican embassy where he had sought refuge, Panamanian military leader Manuel Noriega surrendered to the United States. Old pineapple face himself. I remember that. Pretty vivid. In 2001, it was a sad day in this country, as far as I'm concerned. But Hillary Clinton was sworn in as U.S. Senator from New York, having become the first lady in U.S. history to win elective office. God. Yikes. Anyway, 2004. Denise, I didn't do it. The soapbox is over there. You can see I am still sitting. I did not get up on it. Bye, Carolyn. Have a good day. In 2004, NASA Mars exploration rover Spirit landed on Mars to study the chemical and physical composition of the planet's surface. Some notable birthdays in 1929, Sergio Leone, like we said. 1956, Mel Gibson was born. Remember him, right? He was the Patriot, Mel Gibson. 1969, Michael Schumacher, German race car driver. 1975, Danica McKellar, American actress and author. In 1981, Eli Manning, American football player. And Father Damien, a Belgian priest, was born on this day in 1840. And the featured event for today, in 1521, Martin Luther, excommunicated by the Pope. On this day in 1521, Pope Leo X issued the papal bull Decet Romanium Pontificern. There you go, Jeremy. Bananas are flying. They excommunicating Martin Luther, the German priest whose questioning of certain Roman Catholic practices initiated the Protestant Reformation. So there you go. There you have it. That's what's happened today. this day, January 3rd. January 3rd. This week in history. Stretching. It's good to stretch. And let's play this old commercial. Even though it's old, it's still relevant. When the world outside transforms, so can the heart of your home. Revive Furniture and Home Decor brings autumn indoors with our exclusive fall collection. Make memories surrounded by style and comfort. Embrace the season's beauty. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. We make decorating easy. They make decorating easy. You can check out Revive Furniture and Home Decor at their .com, as you can see in the Chiron. Go over to their Facebook page. They do a live just about every day around noontime, 12:30ish. They have a lot of stuff on sale right now. They're trying to make room for spring. Like I said, they're going to be going on a buying trip soon, heading to Atlanta, Georgia. Hotlanta. But check them out. And if you go over to their Facebook page, leave them a message and tell them that yours truly, Jimbo, sent you over. All right. Denise, get off the soapbox. Bye, Shirley. Thank you for coming in. And the Manning Boys' mother's family is from the next town over. All the Manning Boys have worked in the family store as teens. Pretty cool. Have you met them? We've had baseball players and hockey players, football players from our little state. Our state of confusion. All right, let's see. What do we got in the chat? We got 8 people in the chat, and it looks like I have to redo this because it never reboots itself to see how many likes we got. But don't forget to hit that like button if you guys would be so inclined. Only 5 likes in today. That's all right. You don't have to like it. Look up the Williams brothers in Philadelphia, Mississippi. Is that that's the Manning family? All right, my friend. Have a great day as well. I'll keep listening on my ride till I hit a dead spot in service. Happy new 2024, everyone. Same to you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Shirley is still here. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Oh, I know. You were saying goodbye to Revived. Yes, and to my mother. Got you. Oh, we're glad you're still here, Shirley. All right, what's going on for the day today? It's year end for us because we work for a municipality. We answer to the public. So now we have to get all our statistical information together and compile all the data and then get it out and ready for what, we have the town report. You all must get one in your little town that you live in. And we put one out too, because everything that we do is public. We're paid for by the public and we get paid by the public. And so we have to declare, not declare, but we have to post pretty much what we've done throughout the year. So that's what I've been working on. The chief is worth, both of the other chiefs are working on. So it's that time of year. And let's see what's coming out. The Hampshire primary will be happening in a couple weeks. The presidential primary, we are first in the nation in New Hampshire. So we'll be doing that in a couple weeks. What else is happening here? Like I said, I'm trying to plan when we're going to be taking when we're going to be heading down south. So I don't know when we're going to be going at this point. I may be going alone. I don't know. All I know is I'm going. I got to figure out when. Whoops. Hey, Shirley. Hey, there's Shirley. Hi, Shirley. So we're gonna figure out when we're gonna head down south. I saw that the all our friends that were on the Jubilee, they've returned, and the Jubilee is back out again. I think Jennifer and Andrew from Embarkation Nation, I believe I think they're on it now. That's a big ship, isn't it? The Jubilee. All gussied up for cruising. Back in Galveston, Texas. This is their home port. Denise says 24 days. But Denise, who's counting? Are you driving in on embarkation day and climbing aboard the ship, or will you be going in and spending a day in town before you go? I'm assuming you guys are driving, right? Didn't you drive last time for the booze cruise? I was on CME yesterday, and they're like, "Oh, what was your favorite cruises of 2003?" Well, I can only speak of one. That's the only cruise I've been on. It was on the Glory. Was it my favorite cruise? No. It was nice meeting all of my friends, but as far as the cruise itself goes, nah, wasn't my favorite. My last cruise, I think, was better. My last cruise was on the Valor. But that's because I got to do some history stuff. I got to go to some of those Mayan ruins. Went to Tulum and Chichen Itza. A lot of fun. Good stuff. Shirley says, cheers, guys. Oat milk and me coffee. Aha, oat milk. How do you milk those little oats? How do they do that? They got little udders on the oats? How's that work? I had to say it, sorry. No, the night before we'll be in Slidell. Mardi Gras is going on, so we'll catch a parade. Very cool. And then climbing aboard the Valor. Sailing on down. How many days you going for? Is that a 7-nighter, 7-dayer, something like that? Mount Washington Observatory is live again. I just saw your. Was that how you? That's how you milk those little oats. Oh. Oh goodness. 5 days, right on. Oh, Denise, you got me. That's fantastic. I love it. It's funny because so I say the stuff and it's delayed, of course, and then I start to see the comments come in. So it's almost like I've said it, and then I'm on to another thought, but then bam, there's the comment. I haven't. You were saying that you were watching SET's videos are great from the booze. I had a good time on the booze. Don't get me wrong. I have a bunch of videos I need to get together. That's why I like you, my friend. We both have something in common. We're not right upstairs. That's okay. That's what makes us good people. We're not normal. Normal and normal is not a good thing. I like being slightly off. Pops Magnet Fishing is here. Pops is in. Hey, Pops. How are you, buddy? How did I Good morning. There we go. Happy New Year to you, my friend. All right, now Nick says, Jimmy, the other day on my postal route, the fire department came out with the ladder truck to save a cat that was stuck up in a really tall tree. Never seen that before. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm sitting here and I hear this noise, almost electrical sounding, buzzing. Bzz. I'm sitting over the garage. Nick just opened the garage door to get his tools out. That was odd. I'm like, is there something? The transformer. It sounded like a transformer blowing up. All right, back to Nick's comment. So yes, once in a while, occasionally, we will go out and do a cat in a tree. It's very rare. Here's the thing. The cat climbed up the tree. The cat will come down at some point. Have you ever seen a cat skeleton in a tree? I never have. So there you go. Cats will come down. The big thing is think about the liability, and we're risking the safety of our people for a cat. Now, with that said, love our pets. Our pets are like our family. So coming from their side of it, look, I get it. But the cat's going to come down. The cat will come down for sure. All right. I find myself ill prepared for these last 2 mornings. Tomorrow or tonight, I need to come up and get my stuff together because I don't have a whole lot planned. We got to start playing our games, right? What happened to animals are great and that stuff. I need to pull all that back. I'm going to bring all that back in. Your world stops with put some music in the background too. Why not? You're listening to the soulful sounds of one of my original bands. Anyway, okay, so we're probably going to get out of here early because I got nothing less to do unless you guys got something else. Anybody want to come up on the panel? I don't even know if I remember how to do that. Invite. Remember what happened the last time I invited somebody? Actually, no, I had Mr. T the other day. So here's the link. So anybody wants to come up for a short minute, let me know. Come on up. Say hi. But then we're going to get out of here. I got to make sure that I got the fire going and make sure my car starts. My car wouldn't start yesterday. My work car. I think it was cold, and there's so much peripheral equipment in my work car that if I don't start it after 2 days, it won't start. And the powers to be say, no, it's fine. There's nothing wrong. Until I have to go out with the jumper cables in the Jeep and jump my car again. Drunken Chef Barbecue is here. Good morning, Drunken Chef. How are you, sir? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I hope you and the family are doing well. Yeah, so we'll do all that. I got to pull up some of the other original music for you guys so you can hear that in the background. It is, in fact, Hump Day. We'll resume our Hump Day cocktail hours when the weather gets better. We're not going to do it during the winter time. We'll wait for tiki time, wait for tiki weather to come, and then we'll start doing it again. Drunken Chef says he's doing well. Happy New Year. Nick says, I would hop up to say hello, but I'm going to hop in the shower for work. Hope you all have a good day. Today is my day off, so it's straight overtime for me today. Right on, buddy. Well, you got to pay for that trip, right? Doing well and Happy New Year. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Just so you know, let me turn this music down so I can say hi. Hold on a minute.
I like music. Music is fun.
Yeah, this is one of my bands.
No way.
Swear to God.
No, I was thinking some of this stuff you're freaking throwing in there, your shit. And I
Yeah,
said,
no.
oh, I wondered.
Yeah, this music's one of the bands that I used to play in.
Nice.
Yeah, he said the A word. How are you this morning, Shirley?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I put freaking onions on my feet the other day with freaking a fireside. It was just a hot water, ginger, garlic, onion, holy shit, turmeric, pepper, cayenne pepper. It was like a flu bomb, they said.
And it pulled everything out, you said?
There's no, like I said, I haven't been so clear.
I'm gonna try that.
And now it tastes like nasty end of the East.
Oh, can you taste the onion and stuff after?
Oh, you can taste it all. It's like a flu. It's a bomb in your mouth. Yeah.
Oh wow. I'll
but
tell you that Victoria, though, she knows what she's talking about, right?
I believe she does. I
Yes, she
very
does.
much she believes she does. I was talking to her yesterday and told her that I freaking put the onions and they disappeared.
That's what you said. They're in your body now. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
So for those of you that may not know what we're talking about, it was over the weekend, I think, or maybe last Friday.
31st, yeah, I think.
Yeah. It was Hope Bus, Victoria from Hope Bus. She's one of our good friends, and she's an herbalist and a naturalist and all that stuff. And I was talking about how we've all been suffering from respiratory and colds, and she told us to put an onion with a bunch of some other red onion with the turmeric and all of that, and you put it in socks, right, Shirley?
Just the red onion in the sock.
Okay.
Now, the half of the red onion can go into slices in sock, and then the rest of it can chunk it up and put it into the garlic and ginger, turmeric, pepper, cayenne pepper.
Is that go in a bag?
And that goes into a container like this, a mason jar, and you pour hot water in it, and when it's done cooling off, you strain it out or you drink it. You don't have to drink the chunks. You strain it out.
But you drink the liquid.
But you drink the liquid and you stir the liquid because the turmeric will settle before you could. I've got a jar of this in the fridge and it is fucking fire.
Sorry, how much of it do you drink?
2 shots. An inch.
So you do two, like a couple shooters.
Nice, yeah. 2 nice shooters and go in and lie down.
Nice. I'm gonna have to try it.
You're gonna be better. It's
I can't believe it. Yeah, you were like night and day, right? You said
I couldn't lift my arms above my head. To yesterday when I'd finished this day of in bed, the 31st, I was doing 45 arm curls up and down, 45 3 sets of 15 on live, and I felt like a fucking monster. I did. I felt like I was invincible. And I was so sick. I thought I was dying, and I'm not.
You're one of the lucky individuals that got to go out and hang out with Vicky for a week and spend some time with her. She is I can't wait for the day that I can meet her and Terry. She's definitely a beautiful soul.
Yeah.
She's definitely a beautiful soul. So one of these days I'm gonna have to meet up with them.
She wants you to come for a road trip. It's only up the highway.
Yeah, it's not. They don't live very far from where we are. It's probably 6 or 8 hour drive.
8-hour drive, yeah.
Yeah. So how's the weather there today in Newfoundland?
It is 1 degree below freezing. It's -1.
Yikes! So 31 degrees.
Yeah.
It's cold. Like I said, it's 25 here. And they're talking snow for this weekend. So usually what we get, you're gonna get it
after like a day or two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're talking like a nor'easter for us. So
really?
I don't know how much. It's up in the air though. You know how it is with weather. They're like, oh well, you could get all this, or it will be.
It could be rain.
Right, exactly. So Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what we're gonna get. And you know how it is, especially here in New England. We always say if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute because it's gonna change.
We had a bit of snow, but it was a wet snow. So our pathway towards where I goes to get the bus, it's all indents of ice. So it looks like it's a well beaten path, but it's a rocky road to walk. I
Damn,
lost
yeah, you gotta
my
be careful.
insert. I had to go back for it. Thought I was gonna miss the bus because I have inserts on the bottom of my feet. Got my insert, and on my way home, I had the inserts in a bag because I didn't need them, and I went to look for my bag, and it wasn't on my arm. So I have to go to the path now and
Oh,
look for my bag
oh my goodness.
as soon as the daylight comes.
Doing today?
That's
You're
what
gonna
I'm
do that?
gonna go look for my bag with
Do
the
it
insert.
today, yeah.
$20.
Yeah, no, you can't lose that stuff. Spend good
No.
money on things. And yeah, that's a pain. I hate that when I misplace stuff or I leave something somewhere and you got to go back and get it.
I was prepared when I got off the bus. I checked everything. I got everything. So it's between here and the bus.
Yeah. But just be happy that you're
Yes,
healthy enough and all that to be able to go find it,
absolutely.
So
Yes,
that's the upside of it. You
yes,
had a good Christmas and a good New Year?
I did. I
Yeah.
did. I became the gift giver outer because my mother used to do that every year.
Yeah.
And as soon as I came upstairs, and she's like, everyone was like, "Who's gonna be mom? Who's gonna be mom?" That's what people said. I said, "I'm gonna do it."
There you go. So now you're official. You've
I'm the gift
you've
passing it to
I don't
Santa.
want to say you've taken the place, but you're have moved into the spot that your mom held for
I
many
did,
years
yeah,
in high
yeah.
regard. So
In
I'm
Harvey.
sure she was with you,
Oh, she
probably
was. She certainly
guiding
was.
you to make sure that you did it right or whatever the way that
Yeah,
she did
yeah,
it right. Yeah. Yeah,
yes.
that's awesome.
It
I'm
was
so
wonderful.
glad that you had a good holiday.
I am too. I must
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
it worked out
After
very
some of the
well.
stuff that you've been through this year and, with the passing of your mom and all
Yes.
of that, it makes it rough.
Well, it was quiet. It was quiet here, and then that's the hardest part, right? Because
Sure.
we usually had a crowd, and Mom always was louder than I am, I suppose. Pretty louder than she was.
Yeah. So it seems like sometimes moms are that way. They can be
Hmm.
louder than us,
You got to be heard over them youngsters.
right?
Yeah.
Now, how many siblings do you have?
Mm. Just the one sister.
Just one sister. Okay. So like me, I have one brother. So
Oh,
we didn't
nice.
have a big family. Colleen's the one that has the rather large family.
Okay. Now, Mom had 6 in her family.
Yeah, Colleen has let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5.
Wow.
Five. So she has 4 siblings. Oh
Now,
no, 5
one of
siblings.
them
She's
is
one of
on the
6.
Revived, right? I
So
go to
yes.
Revived.
So
I
her
think
sister is the one that owns Revived.
sweet. Yeah, they look alike.
They really do, don't
They
they?
really do. I
It,
must say they're almost like they're like very close.
they're
Like,
like they're like 3 years apart too in
oh
age, but it's
wow,
funny. People will see them and
I think they're twins.
they'll before Colleen changed her hair color, they would come in and they would start to talk to Colleen like she was Carolyn,
Oh
not
yes, that was
realizing.
nice. Yeah,
And
yeah.
Colleen's like, "Oh, I think you want to talk to my sister." And they're like, "Oh my God, you look just like her."
I thought you were your sister. Yeah,
Right? Yeah, they've gotten that, I think, pretty much their whole life.
they
But
do well
now
designing. You know,
Colleen's more of a blonde now, so
they put together. How is she liking the blonde? Is she liking
I
the
think she
blonde?
likes it. So what she's trying to do is she's trying to prepare to let the natural silver grow
Oh,
out.
okay.
And because her hair was always red, naturally
It's
she's
not
had
such a
auburn hair, it would look
yeah.
weird. So what they did is they took all the red out, they made it sort of kind of blondish
Yeah,
silver, and then it's slowly growing out. So eventually she'll be all natural, she'll be silver. But
love it.
yeah, she looks great with it. I think so
Yeah,
anyway. So
I think she's gonna rock it.
I think you're right. So what's on the schedule today for you? Got any good, well, other than looking for your stuff?
Other than looking for my stuff, I'm not baking anything today. I'm definitely not baking. I think I might start taking down the Christmas stuff. My sister has gratefully, gradually given me this big closet behind me, which her stuff was in, but she's bringing that out to the shed. So now I get to put my stuff in my closet. It's officially
Yay! You got your own closet
I
finally.
got my own closet. I feel like a privileged child.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
good feeling. Denise says, "Hey, Shirley,
Hey, how are you doing?
they're all pretty ladies." Who? Not me. I'm not
We
a pretty
all pretty
lady.
ladies. He's
Not
pretty
me.
lady too.
Oh, wait a minute, pretty lady.
Just
Fix my hair. Fix my what hair I have left.
right. I was like, I'm just waking up. I'm not going up. And I said, you know what? It's only 15 minutes. He's wanting to say hello to everyone.
I'm glad you did, my friend.
Yeah.
Are you going live today?
I am at some point, I think around 10:30 and then like maybe 4:20.
Right on. There you go. So
Maybe.
if is it 10:30 my time or your time?
My time. So in 2 hours.
So it'd be in a couple hours. So
Yeah.
so let's see, you're what, an hour and a half. So right now it's 7. So it's
8:30.
8:30. So it's
Yeah.
8:30. So in a couple hours, if you guys want to look for Shirley, she's gonna be up doing her live thing. And then again at 4:20. Hint, hint. Right?
Just a regular go outside and have a cigarette that I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
Have a little puff at 4:20.
At 4:20.
Nothing wrong with that, my friend. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. You can hang right here while we do the closing. I appreciate you always. You're one of my favorite people that come into our chat, and you've been with me for a while now. One of my fantastic moderators, and I appreciate you, my friend. So, as well as everybody else that comes into our chats and watches the videos every day. Positive thoughts to all of you. Don't forget to stay positive today. Make a difference in somebody's day. We talked about this before. You guys know how to do it. Make a difference. And then thank a first responder. You see them, thank them, the men and ladies of the Fire Department, Police Department, our first responders and the EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, our nurses. We love our nurses. Oh, the memorial service for the nurse that passed away is today. Yeah, that was sad. What a terrible thing. You're welcome, Shirley. Thank you, my friend. And last but not least, let's not forget our veterans, the men and women of our armed forces. They're out there every day in the proverbial law, protecting us, keeping us out of harm's way, protecting our liberties and our freedoms, and protecting that big, beautiful red, white, and blue flag. I love my flag. I respect it. God bless America. And if you ever see anybody disrespecting your flag or your country, I hope that you would do something about it. So, all right, I'm going to be back tomorrow morning. This, in fact, is Hump Day Cocktail. Hump Day Cocktail. Hump Day Cup of Joe. See what happens? You get in tune and you start saying all this stuff. But we're going to be back tomorrow. So I want to wish everybody peace and love. If the creek don't rise and the good Lord's willing, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. EST to do it all over again. I appreciate you guys. Eddie Lugo comes up at 7:15, and then see me traveling at 8 o'clock. Go over and tell them and give them a big astute how do you do. And I see that Hope Bus, she just put up a video, my first time hunting by myself. So let's head over and see Vicky and support her and watch her video over at Hope Bus. All right, guys, that's going to do it from me. I'm Jimmy, your astute tourist. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.